All right, welcome to the To Ntreis 101, To Ntreis Matrix 101. I wanted to do a brief overview or introduction to To Ntreis Matrix. That way, whenever you're just getting going, you have this as a reference and you're able to watch the video, pause it, come back to it, and then also if you log in, you're messing around with it, then you can go back to it later on as well. So I wanted to make sure that this was a brief introduction, but also one that you can reference and one that's useful down the road as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the screen here. I'm gonna come back down and I'm going to essentially basics here. Okay, so I'm gonna log into To Ntreis. You go to nteis.net. That is the address there. You'll have the login in the top right hand corner. What I would do is once you get here, I would add it to your bookmarks just like I did there. You log in. And then you click on Matrix. There's a bunch of different things here. I'm already logged in, so sorry. Like it does take you to a login page where you put in your username, which is your Trek ID, and then your password. You'll come to these items here, okay? So To Ntreis Matrix is what you're going to be using most, but then they also have tax and trends and some other really good things like Remine. This is a great tool for you to where you can look up houses, put them in little buckets, get some contact information if you need, and then transactions, which you'll use a lot as well. But ultimately, To Ntreis Matrix is what we're looking at right now, so you'll click that. This is what the MLS is, or this is where you will go to get your MLS. Sorry, things are running a little bit slow. All right, so just some basics here. At the very top, you'll have your search bar. Where it's My Matrix. This is where you'll enter your listings, you'll view your listings, you'll view your listings. If you have some searches saved, you can go save searches. My Carts, which is similar to that. Then where you send out auto emails, which all of these things will go into in detail. But then you can view your sent emails and some CMAs that you're saving. And then you've got your dashboard here. The first place I want to go though is quick search, because this is where you're going to go most often. So you just hover over search, scroll down and you hit quick. There's several things that you can do here. Right now, say you don't have a property that you're wanting to specifically hone in on. What you can do is you look over here on the left-hand side. Let's say you're searching for a neighborhood. What you can do is you put your city, Dallas. Okay, then you click there. And then you can go on the right-hand side. You can look at, I want to go from 350,000 to 500,000. Notice that right here, this box is checked where it already has 3 zeros on there. So instead of you having to type in all the way to 350,000, it's just 350 to 550. Then how many bedrooms you want. Okay, 4, make sure that you put a plus or minus, because if you have just 4, it's only going to show you 4 bedrooms. But if you have 4 plus, then it's going to show you 4 bedrooms and up. Same thing with 4 minus, 4 bedrooms and down. And same things for bath. So we want 3 bedrooms plus. Total square footage, let's go 2,000 plus. And then year built, let's just go 1980 plus. Over here is where it shows you what you'll have in your searches or how many searches came up. So with that criteria in there, you have 13 homes that match your results that are active, active contingent, active kickout, and active option. Okay. So now let's say we only want to see the active properties. We don't want to look at the ones that are under contract. Then you check all of those off and you can see, oh, there it didn't change. So perfect. So you have 13 that are all active. So let's go to the map. Up here is the map. This is where I normally go whenever I search. You can go directly to results, but I like to see where they are on the map, because a lot of times, yes, I'm searching for Dallas, but Dallas is big. So I want to hone in on where they're at. Okay, so let's just say because there's none up here in Dallas, let's just say we're looking more so on the southeast side, since there's a little quadrant here where there are 4 or 6 matches. Let's say we want to hone in on these. We don't want this one in southeast Dallas. We want it more on this side. So we come up here, we go draw polygon. You can click. You do not have to hold it down. You just click and it'll make spots for you. And you can just outline where you're wanting to search. So there you go. Now that we've drawn that, you can see the other listings have disappeared, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Now that we have these here, you have a couple options. You can click around on these listings directly from the map. This one doesn't have any pictures, so let's look at something else. You can click here, okay, so you can see the address, you can see the owner name, the price, the square footage, all of that. And then you can go, okay, this picture looks good. Let's go to the listing. Right here, now you can see a little bit more detail about the property, mostly the pictures here. So you click on the pictures, you can slide through. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. So one thing I will say is if they're more worried about the interior of the house, say your client said, oh yeah, I want an open floor plan. I want high ceilings. I want, whatever, a nice updated kitchen. Go ahead and click this right arrow. But if your clients are all about the lot, a lot of times what you can do is just click this back arrow and you can see a lot of the pictures that are on the lot. Now this one doesn't have any pictures of the backyard, but generally they're at the back end of the photos, so you can click on that way. Either way, whatever the preference is. Maybe they want a pool, so generally I'll click on the left-hand side. All right. Other things, if you want to see it single line, so say you're at the map and you want to just see the results, not on the map, but just like on a single line display, just click results and here you go. You'll have a single line display. Now, let's just say that you like these 3 and you recommend these 3 for your clients. You'll click these 3 listings right here. Then you'll click email. And then you'll click, and then you'll send them to your client. Okay, so there you go. Now they click. You can write something in the body. It does already have something in there. So if you don't write anything in the body of the email, it will write something for you, okay? So then I click send. So now those are sent off to your client. All right, now let's say that you like these homes, or you like one of the homes and you want to do a quick CMA. Well, you make sure that some are checked. Let's say all of them are checked. And you click on CMA here. Oh, sorry. We need to do one other thing. We don't want to click CMA. We want to click quick CMA. This will give you like a 1-pager or several pages depending on how many listings you have. But this will give you some information on each house and compare. It'll give you some mins and maxes and things like that once it populates. All right, so it's populated here. So essentially what this is one line. It's a 1-line display, but it has mins and maxes of all of these homes. And then it also has days on market over here on this side. Okay, so we can talk more about the breakdown of a CMA later, but that's how you do it, is you click them and then you hit quick CMA. CMA is great. It's just it's a little bit more in depth and it's a little more time consuming. No problem there. It's something more fancy if you're going to show it to a client versus this quick CMA is more for you. Okay. And then if you want to save this search and send it out as an auto email, you make sure you have all of these checked, or all the ones that you want checked. I would check all of them. Click save, new auto email. What this is going to do is this is going to set up an auto email for one of your clients to where if anything comes up in that area that you outlined with the polygon, it will send it to them automatically. Okay, so let's just say Let's just give an example here of sort of Stephen Brown, and let's say South East Dallas. It already has this information in there for you. If you want something more specific, you can obviously write it in there. And then you can click ASAP or daily. If you want it daily, you can check what days you want it sent to them. Say you only want it sent to them on Mondays. Well, then you only click on the Monday there. So if you want it ASAP, then every single time something hits the market, it's going to send it to them. This is how I would recommend having it, is ASAP. That way, whenever a house hits the market, because it's so competitive right now, I would make sure and have it ASAP. That way you see it instantly. Okay. Then you just click save, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to send him that email, but then it'll send it to him every single day, ASAP. All right. We can go back here. And let's see here. If you want to adjust something, say you're like, oh, well, that didn't give us enough listings. You can go over here and you can adjust, say, 1,500 plus. Okay. And so now that's still 6. So maybe we'll take away the year. Yeah. So it goes from 6 to 9 listings. So that's very much an introduction to Matrix and your search. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out or leave something in the comments. All right, thanks.